Look, man, y'all tune in. I told y'all we here.
I think that's hell no.
You didn't get it?
All right, that's what I'm looking for. That notification, real quick. I
Yes.
started it.
I got the YouTube one. I don't have
Oh
the
yeah, no,
Facebook
YouTube
notification.
always. Go check it. I press start on that bitch.
Hey,
Technical difficulties if y'all in here somewhere on one of these cameras and all that. You know what I mean?
Which one? Facebook.
We are, well, that's what's streaming up there. All the phones is everybody's personal shit. Our joint is up there. Yeah. So I'm just gonna start and I'm gonna say, hey, welcome to the LiveVibez Podcast, everybody, man. Every Monday night at 8:30. Y'all already know what it is. I'm not sure what time it is. I'm sure we're probably a few minutes late, but I don't give a fuck. We have a special guest in the building.
Hey,
it's the week of Valentine's Day. We got a lot going on, man, this week, and I'm really excited to get to these topics. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to everybody watching everywhere. We got a lot of different cameras going on. So let's just start this show from all the way to the closest side of the table.
Man, y'all already know it's James, aka Hater Herder, aka Mr. Flatliner. What's up with it?
And our special guest we have
Ericka.
Hey, straight
Ericka.
God.
Ericka, aka Ericka L, aka Miss Premier Cocktails. Hey, see that shit rhymes. She a poet, don't even know it. Ericka L, aka Premier Cocktails.
Y'all already know D'Angelo, aka Rated, and last but not least, we have.
Oh Lord, here you go with his introductions and shit again.
What is happening? Hey,
I'm the king of
it's the
introducing
king.
this Premier Cocktails. How you guys doing?
Bitch.
Look at this. Look at this. Boom. To you, back. To you, back. Let's get it.
Yeah.
He's a fool, man.
But yeah,
thank y'all for tuning in, man. We back with another great episode we got for y'all. I'm gonna check the vibes real quick. What was y'all week like? What was y'all weekend like? You know what I'm saying? It's been the last time I seen y'all. It's been a week ago.
Make sure it's in the chat.
Start from James. You know what I'm saying?
oh man, y'all know, man, my week was good, man. You know, I'm staying out of drama, staying out of the way, having good days and shit, you know, work, moving and grooving.
Okay.
I'm just cooling. Y'all know what I do, cooling and fooling. Other than that, I'm grinding, trying to get shit jumping. Bigo, hey, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of that.
Okay. Special guest E, like how was your week? How was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty good. Busy. Premier Cocktails is coming up on their busy season, so a lot of bookings, a lot of upcoming events. So I'm just ready to rock it out like we did last year.
Okay, I like that. My week/weekend has been probably one of the most interesting weeks I've had this year. And I say that because I've been getting a whole lot of traffic on this Facebook thing and I don't know where it's coming from.
Who sent you?
Yeah. No, it ain't even like who sent you. It's like who sent all like 400 of y'all.
Who sent y'all?
Like it's a lot of motherfuckers. I ain't got no news a leak though. You know what I'm saying?
Valentine's Day coming.
If that was the
tallest motherfucker around.
If that was the case, then I understand. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't
That's the case, nigga.
Nah, man. Look. So I don't know where it's coming from. I legit get
it's the month of love.
A friend request every 20 minutes for the entire day. And I ended with probably like roughly around like 130 every single day. And it's been like that for the past week. No idea why, right? So now I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if that transpired to watchers of the show. You know what I'm saying? Some subscribers, something. Because I'm not understanding. People been hitting me in the DMs. Thanks for the friendship. Hey, you're handsome. A bunch of gay people hit me up liking my pics.
I ain't trying to be funny, but it could be coming from my Bigo. I ain't bullshit.
It might be
because
it is coming from your Bigo, like shit. Because after that one time you posted that Bigo, I seen the whole record shit on the LiveVibez shit.
Yeah,
thanks y'all. We love y'all.
Are y'all getting shit
y'all.
Though? At this rate, because
well,
this shit
my
is
Facebook, damn me, I probably can't get no more. I got 2 pages that's already probably to the limit. I probably got a couple of little spats.
You don't get shit.
No.
See, and I tagged you in the post too, but it's just been very interesting to see all this shit transpire.
They don't even know you short. All they see is the pictures, and they say, I know a couple people said, damn, all of y'all handsome on the, you know what I'm saying? I said, okay.
That shit wild, man. So I'm just trying to really figure out where this energy's coming from. But ultimately, it's been cool. Weekend was good. You know what I'm saying? Spent time with the family. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, I can't say too much. I'm still going to deep dive into this shit because it's some shit going on. How was your weekend?
My week is filled with work, stress. You know, King got to deal with so much shit. You know, the King has to, deal with so much that you just don't see because the King keeps to itself and just handle shit. Like today was a very disappointing day for me. I should be home. Like, I've done so much to prepare for something and to feel. But you know what? The King gonna be all right. He just gonna get back on that motherfucking horse and just take care of business. But it's just trying to get shit together and change shit is a task.
Just make sure you don't go down that Old Town Road when you get back on that motherfucking horse.
I looked at you.
I want to get back on that horse. Just don't go down the Old Town Road, please.
The whole bottle.
I'm gonna throw the bottle at his motherfucking head.
So
shit, but yeah, it's just been just trying to get shit together. When you want to do good and change for the better, you're gonna go through a task, and I'm just gonna. And as a king, I must accept the task given to me and handle it like a champ, except for
already
crumbling like a bitch because I wanted to be like, yeah. And I'm like,
you
no,
be all right.
I'm too royal for that.
That's why your ass gonna crumble again.
Give me something to throw at this ass motherfucker
no
like
bullshit. All right, so look, the last topic that we had, King left us off with was a very, very interesting one. He said, give us 3 songs that identify you or speaks to who you are and things like that. I got 3. I didn't pick them based on like them explaining me or my life. I know if I hear these 3 songs, no matter what mood I'm in, it's a wrap. Like my whole mood changes from these 3 songs right here. So that's why I picked mine. Everybody actually wrote theirs down, got their songs together. King, you wanna drop your
No.
Here we go. I tried. Hey.
Good looking. Okay.
You really tried.
I tried.
I got 3 songs in it. I'm gonna say these 3 songs sum up majority of my life. Majority. I mean, the first one I got is C Struggs. He comes out of Texas, Dallas, Texas. His song is called Work.
Ooh,
anybody that know me know I work.
Okay.
I work constantly. That's what I do. I work.
Okay.
Another one is Lenny Kravitz. Get Away.
Kravitz.
Hey.
Because anybody else that really knows me know I like vacation. Sometimes when I'm even at home, my mind is on vacation. So, I just want to get away.
I know that's right.
And then my final one is from one of our previous guests, Big Matt. He has a song called Fuck It.
Okay.
And if you know me, then you know that's my attitude when it comes to a lot of shit. Fuck it.
Okay.
So those 3 songs is what I got that sums up majority of my life.
All right, I like them. I'll go.
Save her for later.
I got you.
She just
I didn't even have to write my shit down because they're always in my mind all the time. The first song that I'm gonna say, if y'all ever had Project Pat's second album, I think it's track 6. I'll probably never forget it. If you ain't from my hood, I don't care what's going on. I swear to you, my soul lights up when I hear that song every time. I'm telling you, man, it just does something to me, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And like being from different, like the part that identifies with me is that I remember when I was very young, I moved around a lot of little struggles here and there. I was in DC, I was in Clinton, I was in Riverdale, I was in Capitol Heights, I'm in Digital Heights. Like, so, and this was no. So this was back when neighborhood beefs were a real thing. You couldn't be from certain neighborhoods and be around a certain way without it being an issue. So this whole Project Pat, if you ain't from my hood thing, really, really resonated with me. I love that song to death. That was my first choice. My second choice, I love it. T.I. has a song called The Way We Ride. It's one of those, and make you feel good, pimp type joints. Like, nigga, like
better. What do you mean? Nobody.
What the fuck is he? Anyway,
He in his own
look
world
the song
again.
up. I love the song to death. It's amazing. That's my shit. No bullshit. And lastly,
Had a stressful day, okay? Whatever's put in front of my face.
Kendrick Lamar, Real, off the first album of his, first major deal album. Okay, so you know one. All right, you got it.
You put me onto that song.
Yeah,
fucking love that song.
Love that song. I had my
ended.
kids in the car singing it at one point. Like,
nigga, I thought you about to say I made my kids.
Oh
off
no,
of this
no, no,
song.
no, 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 no.
Oh.
Come on now.
I say we fucking the rap music now. Shit,
It ain't a rap song, no.
Shit,
It's not a rap
all right,
song.
well,
It's Kendrick Lamar, which is a rapper, but it's not a rap song.
All right.
Y'all make sure y'all look them songs up. Y'all can see how wild and different we are. King, what three you pick?
I got a cheat though. I'm gonna cheat on y'all. Well, my first one, y'all not gonna know these motherfuckers people, but it is Queen of the Stone Age, because I'm different. Go with the flow.
Oh yeah.
Gotta rock with that. Go with the flow.
I can guess that.
Second one would be Limp Bizkit, Eat You Alive.
Hey.
I can
That's a
vibe
good
to that
choice.
shit. Cause man, shit.
I ain't heard
You
it.
know me,
That's a
yeah,
good
that joint right there. And my third one would be Gangstar Royalty. Royalty, that joint, yeah. You listen to that, it'll put you in a whole mood. Like it makes you like really think, like just the lyrics, especially the chorus of it, put you in a whole mood, make you like feel good about yourself because you're royalty. We all royalty out here, but that joint to just resonate to you. But with that, I'm gonna go with right next to that, Happy. For real.
So that's full goddamn song.
That's why I say I'm a cheat. Like those two my number threes right there. I gotta listen to those.
Yeah, Happy made the world happy, man. Like,
Yeah,
for real.
everybody loves that
That
song.
shit was
You in a
crazy.
sad moment, you listen to it.
You just can't help it, dog. That shit took over the world. That was amazing. Ericka, what you got for us?
Well, since I was put on the spot, like right when I got here.
Yeah, you were, unfortunately.
One of my favorite artists is Sade. I absolutely love any and everything she makes. And the song that I chose was Stronger Than Pride. It's one of those songs that really speak to you when you think about like who you love, why you love them, and all the emotions that come with being in love.
Okay.
So that was
Stronger Than Pride, everybody.
Yeah.
Stronger than pride.
That's real.
Because some of y'all too goddamn prideful when it comes to relationships out this motherfucker.
Yeah, egos get in the way of a lot of things.
Egos and pride, bitches.
Yes. My other song I chose was Kendrick Lamar, Mad City, because that shit just rocks. I mean,
nice.
It's like it's no way you can skip that song ever when it comes on, ever. Like, so Kendrick Lamar is definitely a favorite of mine. And my last one is a definite classic for like all ages and all eternity. It's like speaks to my heart. It's Juvenile, Back That Ass Up.
This motherfucker said, hey, why did I think she was about to say some? I thought she was about to say some real live, heart-touching shit. Motherfucker said, back that ass up.
Oh, y'all cannot lie. That's a classic.
It is.
Got to be more careful.
Come on now.
These are three songs that sum up your life.
As we were leaving last week,
Okay.
I definitely said,
See?
There you go. Again, these are songs that's back that ass up.
You don't understand what that does. That puts you in a mood.
I mean, I know what the fuck it do when it hit. All you can be in the club and all you gotta hear is doom, doom. I mean, they throwing shit, bitch. Come on, I ain't never seen that.
You running back to the
yeah, you could be.
You in the bathroom. You're like, oh no, we gotta get out. Yes.
Please wipe though. Y'all know. Please
we don't
wipe.
use the bathroom in the club.
That's crazy.
So what y'all be? Y'all be in there in the mirror taking selfies.
Yeah.
That shit
Okay.
has ended some good dancing for me. That pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? You in a good groove with somebody, then that doom, doom, and she's like,
Yeah,
like,
you be
what
trying to be
the
all
fuck?
romantic and shit, and then next thing you know, the DJ, all right, y'all, we gonna switch it up and fuck the mood up.
Yep. That's happening.
Right when I was about to get her number.
But that was yeah, those are some good songs. I'm gonna go back and watch this shit so I can listen to y'all shit and see what.
I just want y'all to just text me, like text me the Sade joint, and you text me that other first one.
I got all mine.
Yeah.
Text
But
it to me later.
now that we got we here, y'all. We got a guest. Now we about to let her explain what she does. You know, the reason why she's a special guest. So
basically I've been bartending for a while now. Premier Cocktails came about because I used to work at a cigar bar a couple years ago, and it was always kind of that basic cocktail, you know, rum and coke, you know.
That shit that nobody want to taste. This shit
So
is
I
delicious.
wanted to bring something a little more something a little different. So I started to like craft cocktails. So I started to like make up recipes and just kind of taste test things and have my friends come over, taste this, drink this. What does that taste like? You like this? And things like that. So that's how kind of Premier was born. So basically, we do private events, corporate events. We have curated menus for local clubs in the DC area and restaurants in the DC area. So you can find some of my cocktails, and I'll list them later, I guess, if you guys want to. I know the Elroy Bar is one on 8th Street. There are a couple of other venues in DC that I need to really start promoting that, you know, have our drinks there. So I really just wanted to do something different. We have like an array of different cocktails, and more recently we've been bottling our cocktails because people have double booked us so consistently. It's like the best I can do is like pre-make them and drop them off to your event.
Right.
Because it's like everybody wants, you know, Premier cocktails. They're like, oh, I want it. But sometimes we're just not available.
Yeah.
So basically, we've started bottling them, and we've also incorporated some juice blends into our menu as well.
Nice.
So they're non-alcoholic beverages for, you know, events like, you know, sometimes you want to do things for children or baby showers or things like that. So we have that as well. So
Some
if you want
options.
to,
I like that.
And
it's
it's all organic, all nice looking stuff in it.
Yes, premium, everything.
I feel like if
organic.
I drink this, I'm still going to be on my diet and healthy as fuck.
You still drink
With a little kick to it.
Yeah, with a little kick to it.
Is this organic, sir?
Shut the fuck up.
So you can check our website out, premiercocktails.com. We also host private events as well that feature like a curated menu. We have one coming up on March the 21st on the Wharf. So if you're interested, you can hit our website, get your tickets. Drinks are always included with our events. So if you come and you buy your ticket, you drink unlimited. March the 21st of March. It's a Saturday.
Damn, this nigga don't drink.
Yeah.
And what's
I mean, we have options.
Oh, that's 5
7
days
p.m.
before my birthday.
7 p.m.
7 until 11.
7-Eleven.
Wait, that's
7 until 11.
oh shit, I might have to be.
I'm going and I can
What's
just
the
drink
name?
unlimited juice, motherfucker.
Juice drinking
It's gonna be a whole vibe. You can drink. I'll make sure you have some juice.
Please, we gonna spike his shit.
So you guys, I mean, if you guys want me to pour up some stuff, I can
Yes,
do that.
Send me the information. I will probably be there.
Please send me the information.
Yes, I will.
And I will get her info and I will post it on here, on my page on Bigo, on my Facebook, on my Instagram.
If I can get off, I will be there, and I will. Well, you coming? Well, I'm gonna post from there, so y'all gonna see her event and see how I like all the drinks.
Now, what is this one that they're drinking now?
This one is called Ocean Breeze. What I did was I did the favorites. Like customers have like favorites. Ocean Breeze is one of those favorite drinks that everybody really likes. It really puts you in the mind of like being on a vacation. It has coconut in it, rum, pineapple juice, lime juice. It's really, really good. And some other stuff. Of course, I can't put everything. Then people still
I'm an alcoholic. Is what your friend told me.
Girl, you said I got a
This is
problem.
actually good.
You better sip
You
that
thought it
shit.
wasn't?
No, but I'm like, actually, like no. I mean, like really, really good. Like,
I like
really,
it.
really good.
I like the fact that I can feel the alcohol, but I can taste the fruit. That's my thing.
I can't feel the alcohol, but I can taste the
in
fruit.
the glass, and she has the fruit. Like she makes it look amazing.
This one is called Lemon Berry Crush. This one has rum as well, organic lemon juice, strawberry puree, and agave syrup. It's a little on the sweet side, but what I find is that sometimes, like if I'm at home and I'm drinking it, I'll like cut it with like a little bit of Sprite or something like that, or just put more liquor in it.
Hey, look. This one right here is for like, you get some cutty off this right here.
Basically,
cutty off this.
You saying
this one like the little kind of hood joints. They be like, this tastes like you get some cutty off this.
So
like,
this
buy her a few drinks,
put you on vacation,
and that you get some cutty off.
And this get you between the legs on vacation.
I feel good right now because that's what it sounds like.
You got to taste this.
Well, y'all hurry up and drink the blue one so she can pour it in that same cup.
It's okay. It's all right.
I'm waiting for the virgin drink.
I got you.
Y'all know I don't drink.
Let me make you your. Now my beet juice doesn't have a label. I'm still waiting on my production company.
So not only am I about to drink beet juice, I'm gonna have to get me a goddamn bedpan because I'll be shitting right here as we shoot live.
I promise you're gonna love it. It doesn't even taste like beet juice. My kids drink it.
I drink beet juice. I eat beets and shit.
Taste that.
Say that ain't the cutty drink. Hey, I need a bottle of the cutty drink to take home.
Hey, me out here shitting on live on.
You said everybody got to taste it.
Yeah.
You said it. I would take it.
Oh yeah, I want to taste
This is good.
See, I told you.
No. I like healthy stuff. I am horrible.
I'm gonna put the.
I don't like healthy
because
I like the big.
They kind of picky.
I'm not.
Yeah, they want alcohol, so they get the little. They get the motherfucking communion cups.
I don't want these.
Drink this in due remembrance of me.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know the whole little joint. I go to church. Break the crackers. Y'all got crackers too?
Oh my God, no.
Communion juice.
It smells like the earth.
It tastes like the earth. This is definitely.
I have a question.
Earthy. This is very earthy.
I gotta ask a question. Like the vegan one.
You got cucumbers in here?
How much do you sell those bottles for?
It depends.
It tastes like.
So typically the juices don't come in the glass bottles. The liquor comes in the glass bottles. So typically we sell just the normal size. I would say like maybe 12-ounce bottles. And those are usually like 3 for $20 for the juice, natural juice. That's how we do that. Right. And these bottles are 1 for, how many is it? 2 for $20 and 1 for $12 or something.
That's
like
it.
Okay.
You better up your price.
Yeah.
It is worth more.
1 for $12
It is
or 2 for $20.
You said 1 for $15 to $20.
Cutie pie, you are in the DMV area, so you can get some.
Especially the red one. That's
What
the cutty
leafy
drink.
greens
I'm
you
trying to
got
tell
in
you.
here?
Kale and spinach.
I'm so fat.
This junk good.
All my cups are empty.
Y'all get
I got you.
y'all get y'all communion cup so I can get me some more of that in here. Please.
Please drink. Look, there you go.
Thank you.
These are really good, y'all.
Oh, can I get my thought girl juice?
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
While we drinking, let's go to the next topic so we don't waste time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No,
All right.
it's all good. We loving these drinks, man.
I'm gonna keep pouring while y'all talking.
Tell them where to find you.
Yeah. So again,
Where
she
to
said
find
y'all
her?
can find her on what is it?
Instagram, Premier Cocktails.
Premier
Cocktails.
Cocktails on Instagram.
Yes.
She said they said what are the flavors? This one here is Ocean Breeze.
Mhm.
This one here is Lemon Berry Crush.
And this one is the citrini. This is
Citrini.
it's like a tart. It tastes like a sweet tart. That's the best way for me to describe it. So it's sweet and it's tart. So you get a little bit of both.
So, and these are just some of the favorites. They have plenty of more cocktails.
Yeah.
These are just some of the favorites she bought for us to
And
taste.
we you can place your order and we can deliver them for fee, of course. Or we do pickups too. So you can pick them up.
Look. Who? Hey, are you gonna listen? Are you available for the event on 21st?
Ericka.
On my birthday, that's a
I
Friday.
don't know.
Yes.
It's March 21st.
Oh, March
March
20th.
We do infused drinks too.
I'm about to say. I mean, I might be able to, March, but
Put my order right
Yeah, I
now.
got March 21st.
That ocean one might be my shit though.
that blue,
That blue
that blue
might be it.
You should read
I like
I drink it
cutty.
every time I go to her house.
The blue joint? Yeah, that's
Okay, so
I don't know if my corporate clients would approve, but I'll try. Which one? Okay, this is a citrine.
citrine.
I get some of this.
That shit sound bougie. What are you drinking? Oh, I ain't drinking citrine.
Is it strong?
And what's the next topic? What's the next topic? So I can.
Since these drinks are like gifts, let's let that segue us into. Do y'all feel that
Valentine's Day is coming up?
Yeah.
For all of y'all that do know, and for some of y'all that don't know, I know the people that don't know are the ones that say fuck Valentine's Day. But yes, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yes, it is. And the question is, should men receive Valentine's Day gifts?
Always.
Now, I'm gonna just jump out the window and say yes, because I feel like Valentine's Day is supposed to be, if you look down or if you try to break down the definition of what Valentine's Day is, it's supposed to be that one special day where you set everything aside and focus on your partner focus on you. Y'all express how much y'all love each other, how y'all love being together, things like that. Y'all go out, date, do whatever it is y'all want to do, but it's like an appreciation day for your relationship, right? Mm-hmm. So that goes both ways. So the fact that this is even a question upsets me. But yes, men deserve Valentine's Day gifts. All right. That's just I shouldn't even have to explain that shit.
Where the Cuddy drink?
That's his favorite. He want that Cuddy.
So me, on the other hand.
Hey, this nice though. Sorry.
Yeah, I think men, I mean, if we are supposed to give women something on Valentine's Day, then hell yeah. Men are supposed to get something on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Like in return or just by default?
In return.
In return?
Yeah.
So if you don't get nothing, give her nothing, you don't deserve anything.
Hell no, don't get me nothing.
Oh, we got
Do you feel like you're obligated to get her something because you got something?
If she get me something, then I feel like I gotta get her something.
Okay. We got a question in the back. I know you come.
Shit. These motherfucking cocktails then got her feeling some type of way. This motherfucker raised her hand.
Yes.
Yes, man.
Nobody off. She raised her hand.
Yeah, I like it. You can drink more. Go ahead.
So what if he doesn't have a job? Does he still deserve a gift if you've been taking care of everything?
What does that have to do with your appreciation for him as your man?
Valentine's Day is for love.
That's crazy.
You appreciate him somewhere.
You're still paying those bills.
It doesn't matter.
Valentine's Day.
No, but
he's giving you love.
But my thing is that there are a lot of relationships where that's flipped, where the man normally has the financial gain and he take care of the woman in the relationship. So it's not flipped that way. He's not gonna say, "Well, I ain't getting her shit because I got her shit all year." Well, I pay her bills.
No. These 2018 boys and these 50-50 boys.
I don't care about none of that.
That's what they do.
What I'm saying is that your appreciation for this man, obviously you appreciate him enough to pay fucking bills.
Well, that's enough appreciation. Why I gotta spend more money?
You don't have to.
You don't have to
show your appreciation without spending money.
Oh, what gift? So I don't have to get him a gift.
No, you can still show him that you appreciate him without giving him a gift.
You said gift.
Pussy is not a gift on Valentine's Day.
Lie. Anytime you get pussy, it's a gift.
Now y'all about to piss me off. Cause y'all know how I feel about that shit. Pussy is not a gift.
It is not.
That I give to anybody.
No,
anytime
it is the same gift. I got on the 13th, my nigga. I do not want the same gift on the 4th.
For the person who give you that gift.
No.
But when I give you a gift,
that shit better come with some perks
every
then.
time.
Come with some perks then.
If I got that same pussy on the 13th,
I can't speak for you.
I don't want the same pussy on the 14th.
This is my thing.
Then that be my gift.
Sometimes my name Amber. Sometimes it's Callie. It don't be the same.
Well, hopefully,
the time you get it,
Valentine's Day, you got to suck the dick from the back.
Suck dick from the back.
That's the same. That's part of the same 6 positions.
And if you doing that on a regular, then lay on the bed and hang your head off the side and let me fuck your throat.
James,
something different got to go there.
Come along with me, bagging my nigga.
It's the beet juice.
No,
the beet
juice. Come along with this one.
The herb has him feeling real earthy.
Yeah, I don't want some shit that I get on the 12th and the 13th on the 14th, and that's it.
I was waiting for James to
now. If I give you the same, okay, so
just dump that shit.
I'm gonna give you the same dick then, and then that's your Valentine's Day gift.
Old tie at 70%.
Oh, now you feel like that, right?
No, I might give you 75% on Thanksgiving instead of just 70.
Nah,
That's
I'm rolling with you on that because I feel like I feel like if you choose that pussy is the gift that you're going to give on Valentine's Day, it can't be the same pussy you gave me yesterday. It can't be. It has to come with something, my nigga. Like you said, if you say you want to bring up a different name, if you want to do some role playing, if you're gonna bring the cameras out, you got to do something to make that pussy different than yesterday. You're not gonna just throw that shit out there. I'm sorry, no, because it's still not a fucking gift. I'm sticking to that.
Now, who gonna step up next? Is it Ericka L or the King? Which one of y'all?
I mean, I really think that I definitely agree. Sex isn't a gift, in my opinion. It's one of those things that kind of come with the, relationship already. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like when you put effort and thought into gifting, whatever that gift may be, it doesn't even have to be monetary, but there's something that you can do for your partner that they will appreciate. You have to know them, though. You know what I mean? Like cook them a meal, or you know what I mean, something romantic, or hire a chef. I don't know. Do something creative that's different from what you typically do. That's kind of how I feel about kind of the Valentine's Day and any other holiday. I mean,
I agree.
Just don't Ray J your man like Princess did. Don't do that to him this year.
What happened? What?
She took him to the dominatrix dungeon.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And she made him take his clothes off and show his dad bod.
I mean, okay.
He wasn't ready for everybody to see that.
Man, shit. You see all these motherfucking rolls.
No bullshit.
You better take these rolls, put some butter on these bitches and get down.
No bullshit. But I think so. All of us agree that men deserve gifts.
Yes,
Ken,
absolutely.
How do you feel about men receiving gifts on Valentine's Day?
If you don't give a man a gift, then like you don't need that man. Yeah. Like seriously, like, and it doesn't have to be the typical shit that you think. Like you got like go off Ericka said. You gotta know your man. Like know what he values, know what he likes, and then get him that. Like really know him. Because I'm saying pretty sure like females typically y'all. I mean I don't know, but y'all kind of expect basically what everybody expect, like a card, chocolate. You can do a lot. And you want to give? I mean, this is some. I'm just saying something. But you give them like that's the typical minimum. Yeah. The default typically
is Valentine's Day
flowers.
Is geared towards female teddy bears, flowers.
But like, ain't no dude think I want no goddamn chocolates or flower, no balloon. What the fuck am I doing with a balloon?
First of all, my edible arrangements that I send are appreciated.
I do like edible arrangements.
They end up back on your body. Is that what
exactly? They thinking that they gonna put
First of all, I send it to your job.
Yeah,
to make you feel even more important.
It'll be a waste in that.
Well,
I'll be on the street by the time we get.
Okay, I got a question now.
Oh, what?
Shut up. So, if you don't get a gift, are you saying that if these men don't get gifts, are they not appreciated? Should they look at that as a sign?
Yes.
Yeah, it could be a little flag, a little eyebrow raise.
Yeah. Look at it as a sign.
I would definitely say yes, because anybody that I really, really like and I rock with, they're gonna get a gift on Valentine's Day. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be dating a dude or whatever we're doing and he doesn't get anything from me on Valentine's Day. Like it's kind of like a given. Like, and if you don't get anything from me, then that's definitely a sign that I don't really rock with you like that. Yeah. We might be doing whatever we're doing, but
that's it.
That's
it.
It
ends.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's where the line is drawn, so.
Oh, all right. I'm wrong.
And the only time I think, like, say, like, if y'all don't give each other anything, it's say, like, if y'all are new and it's like okay, look, we new to like dating or we new to getting each other. So let's just skip this year to learn each other to know what I can get you next year.
100% I'm with you. But knowing me, like it depends. Like a new one's like January. You gotta go get like a little.
Yeah, you gonna get a card or something. I'm not gonna empty.
But I'm saying, but if it's a mutual agreement.
Right. Oh yeah.
If it's a mutual agreement, like all right, if between both parties, like look, we just started this. All right, let's skip this year. We just chill.
Yeah.
And next year,
I'm with that. I'm still gonna get you.
As a woman, you gotta get the woman something. I'm telling you, because she gonna hold that shit against you.
Better make her ass dinner. I mean, you ain't gotta go buy something. Make that good ass dinner.
That's just like asking a woman, I know you said you don't want me to go out, but you cool with me going out? And she said, yeah, go ahead. Nigga, don't go out.
Yeah.
You can't listen to that.
That's
So
a
certain
bamboozle
shit,
right
you
there. You
yeah,
can't fuck with that.
yeah, have fun. Oh my gosh, she say have fun,
Don't ever
nigga.
tell me have
Go
fun.
somewhere else for the night. Don't come back in there. Yeah, do you? Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
Oh, you hear that, dude?
My shoes are off, nigga.
Do you? Hey, y'all
telling
ain't gonna make it
you.
tonight, man. I ain't gonna make it, man.
I can't go out. She said, "Do you, y'all?" I did something. I don't.
And it's
know what
always
I
that
did.
one
She won't
dumbass
know.
friend that don't get it. She said, "Do you come on
Come
out?"
on. Yes.
Nigga, that's why you single, my nigga. You don't know the size
That's
of
the single nigga. Yup.
And it ain't always the
She
single
said,
person.
"Dude, you she mad about something. Now I got to go through 4 or 5 layers to try to figure out what the fuck I did wrong, and I don't know because she won't tell me because she think I revised."
And if it's not the single nigga, that nigga got his relationship in check to the point where he don't give a fuck. He can do some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She told me, do me, nigga, I'm out. Nigga, you come out.
Yeah.
Nigga, my relationship ain't
That's
like
the
yours.
one that's
Shut
probably
the fuck
my
out.
boyfriend. Cool. I'll be back home at 1 o'clock. I see you when you get back home.
Your girl be sitting there naked waiting for your motherfucker ass. My girl could be sitting there.
Nah.
So you know what? I find it funny.
In a moo-moo with a motherfucking bonnet on, waiting for you to come back in the house.
I find it funny.
Fuck that.
Next.
Shit. Speaking of gifts in relationships and Valentine's Day, and it's funny because this is a good segue because I was talking about we always talking about how don't give the same pussy or the same dick that you gave the day before, shit like that. And I was mentioning like adding things to it, and one of those things is like a threesome, right? So the question of on this topic is basically, do you feel like in relationships that threesomes either strengthen them or does it ruin them? And I feel like we all gonna have the same answer, but let's kind of go into details a little bit about what our answers are. I'm gonna jump out the window and of course and say it depends because it's always going to be the same answer, but I feel like it depends on the stability of your relationship, and it depends on the sexual not even that. I feel like the two things I think is really important is the strength of the relationship, like the stability of the relationship, and the sexual path of that relationship too. So what I mean by that is that the stability of the relationship is like, where y'all at? Are y'all rocky? Are y'all solid? Because that makes a big difference. If you solid and things are cool, that's step one. Check it off the list. Go on to the number 2. If y'all rocky, this threesome shit is not the move. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, number 1. Number 2, I feel like where y'all are sexually is the second thing. Are y'all open to having another person in? Do y'all agree with certain things going on? Y'all gotta have that conversation. I feel like your sexual health is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it to just please one person. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's got to be a team effort. That's the only way I see it working out. But if it's like that, you check off 1 and 2, that shit could be done. It could strengthen the relationship. I think everything will go well. But if 1 and 2 is a little rocky and you try that shit, it's gonna fuck it up. That's just how I see it. I don't know what y'all think. How y'all little
Go down there.
King, you doing all the frowning and shit. Go ahead.
Go down there. Go down there. Go to the flat line now.
When it comes to me, I think a threesome will ruin
a relationship. Okay.
I'm shocked. That's his answer.
If you're in a relationship, it will ruin. If it's a fuck ship, you can't do no wrong in that. But a relationship, I think it will ruin it. Only because I can't give 70 when you got 2 of them. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, this is personal.
Yeah, that's what we talk about. Personal shit.
That's a different.
You can't give 70, especially your woman is not going to want you to give 70. Why? Because she's going to say you can't give off this weak shit and then make it seem, it makes her look bad. You know what I'm saying? Because you give some weak shit and then you get with this other person, in my case, this other woman, and she do some shit or do a trick or something, and I'm out of there in 2 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Now it's going to look like she going to be like, well, damn. This what you deal with?
But you gotta kind of go into it knowing that
different levels of freak.
You have two to pleasure, but see, as I say, if you go into it as a team, and you and your girl are y'all all have the same agenda. It wouldn't be all just on you to get the job done for both of them. But that's your ego. That's your ego. See what I'm saying? You can't look at it that way.
I got to go in.
See, you got to look at it like this. Look, we in this room. I'm gonna take care of 30. You gonna take care of 30, and you gonna take care of 30, and the other 10% is just gonna fly how it's gonna fly. That's how you have to look at a threesome, and not just thinking like, all right, well, I'm gonna put in all the work and try to get both of them. Nah, like you're doing too much. I feel like it should be a shared thing, and then it'll work out better that way.
Everybody gonna nut.
That's what I'm saying. But you gotta look at it, Lord. You gotta look at it different.
Everybody can't do 30.
30? I'm taking away 70% of the work.
Don't get along, so I can't do 30.
How you can't do 30?
Because me and vagina don't get along.
See, don't ever have a threesome in your life, bro. If you have, I'm sure it was terrible. I'm just gonna put it out there like that.
Well, that's why I know me and vagina don't.
No, that's some real shit. Period. She knows this not gonna work for her. She's not gonna give you 30 because she's not with the vagina thing. So
but that's why I said it depends on what type of threesome you have.
Well, what happens if you got two men? You might have two men.
Oh, here we go. But look.
This old plug ass.
Yo, but peep this though. So look, if you say you can't do 30, meaning if you're not gonna do the female thing, you don't do the vagina, whatever, you're gonna do 15, right? That leaves another 85% on the table. So that means your mate and this person y'all brought into your bedroom has to take care of 85% of what's happening in that room.
But he knew that when he asked.
But do you know that? Because I don't want you to be like, oh, well, you showed her more attention. You did this to her, but didn't do that to me. Like, you can't play that card if you only gonna put up 15%.
No, I think more than likely I'll be a voyeur in this sense. Like I participate with him.
More so like watch, do
like
little bullshit.
She can touch me, but I won't touch her.
And he can do whatever with her?
Yeah.
Oh man, shit.
Well, that work.
Yeah, that might work.
Different level of freak.
Special guest, Miss Ericka L.
I think that I don't feel like, how can I put this? I don't think that experiences such as that, or any experience period, is a kind of strengthen or ruin of a relationship, if that makes sense. It's kind of like having a threesome is an experience. I see it as like any other experience you share with your partner. You know what I mean? I think that the key to it though is communication.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people go into threesomes based on kind of we're gonna have a threesome so we can make it better. But if your relationship is already jacked up, then there's no way that a threesome is gonna make anything better. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's why I feel like there's a kind of there's a thin line between saying it's going to ruin a relationship when your relationship is already fucked up.
Ruined before you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a threesome really didn't do anything but put the nail in the coffin. You know what I mean? So it's like just like having babies when you have a fucked up relationship. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those, you adding things to it that's already something that's just not good anyway.
100%. I feel
you know what I mean? So it's kind of
one thing to piggyback off what you're saying. What I do agree with the communication part is that if I think people go into threesomes in their own mindset, because apparently you both wanted threesomes for y'all to agree to this, but you have it in your head how you think it's going to go, and they have it in their head how they think it's going to go. So the minute that it goes a little different than what they thought, then it might become a problem too. So yes, communication on what to expect,
right? What to expect, with the no's, the yeses.
Do this, don't do that.
What you're comfortable with the other person isn't comfortable with, like all of those things. That entire dynamic, when you bring somebody else into your relationship, it's a different dynamic.
100%.
So you have to be,
It's really about what you do after. After is what sets it off. Now, once y'all have it, communication is between y'all two. Don't call that bitch again. You know what I'm saying? So and in your case, don't call that nigga again.
And that's actually the problem, as in Miss Ross has posted on our Facebook that when they have a threesome, then someone doubles back and goes to the other person for more experiences. Then that's actually an issue. Yeah. Because maybe that person that you had a threesome
perform better on something you like with that person that your significant other did not do.
Which brings me to my question for Ericka.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that when they're choosing this person, that he should be more attracted to her, or the female should be more attracted to her?
I think it has to be both. Like nobody wants to have sex with anybody they're unattracted to.
See,
nobody.
And it's wild because
You know what I mean?
reading,
like, go out on some dates. You know what I'm saying? Like,
get to know the person before y'all jump in the bed.
Don't be jumping on Craigslist saying looking for a friend to fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Then,
like,
and then they the first time you see him is the first time you fucking.
Right.
Out there.
like you have to realize that you're building. You're okay. You want to have sex with this person, yes, but there has to be some type of chemistry there. Just like when you guys started dating. You know what I mean? You wanted to make sure that there was something there before you guys had sex.
Yeah.
So why would you invite somebody that you're just like, oh yeah, you know, we want to have a threesome, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because if she get there and got something and something ain't right,
you that too.
See, and on YouTube, Karen said that if the female is not attracted to the wife, it's not going to work. And I agree with that too. I feel like that goes back to what you just said. Go out, fill each other out, and understand that this is a three-way thing and not just us two picking you, or you like the guy but don't like the girl, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
There was a point in time where, you know, I indulged in a threesome and the girl didn't like the guy, and it just sucked because her whole reason was to have sex with me, but the dynamic was so jacked up. It was just like she was trying to take your ass away from me. Basically she tried to steal me from my dude. It was crazy. Like, it was really she was a nut.
Yeah, and see, and that's the
you said she got a nut.
She was a nut.
She was
a nut.
I was just fucking.
She got a nut. What?
Yeah, that's all I heard was nut.
I'm not going into details about that. It was an experience.
Did she almost get you there?
No.
No. I'm pretty sure she went into it like, yo, we're a team, motherfucker. Like, you trying to play one side.
I mean, I'm bisexual. That's, you know, anyone who knows me knows that.
Right.
But my thing is that I love men.
Yeah.
Always and forever. Like right now, my husband. So that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could never ever settle down with a woman.
It's like you like women, but you love men.
Yes. So it's kind of like that's just never going to work for me.
King, I know you got you on a different I can't wait to hear your shit on this top. Oh, he getting up for this.
He getting up.
He always getting up.
Because that's just some shit that he do.
Today's special is me getting the fuck up on y'all. Now look. Today, like, look, if you want to do a threesome and if your relationship is strong enough to do it, what are we to judge you on what you want to do? If it works for you, fine. By all means. Fine. For me, you got me fucked up, Joe. Like, look, bro. Look, seriously, like, in all aspects, it's like it's to share that one person that I'm really finding a connection with, a love with, a joy with another motherfucker, and it took me this long to find this motherfucker. Even the ups and downs, if we gonna have ups and downs, and to invite another fucking energy into our energy.
So threesome is a no for you.
Fuck no, I don't got there threesome. I don't want another girl. I don't want another dude. I don't need any other energy interrupting the vibe. A midget?
Yeah, that's half a nigga. Yeah, that's only half.
Oh my god, half a person.
It's only a half a vibe.
It's like half. So you
I'm sorry.
It's a half a vibe.
I love y'all.
What about a llama? No, I'm kidding.
She fucking animal. She on the farm and shit now.
I'm pregnant by one of those little retarded little things we see on Facebook trying to figure out is it a dog or a llama man. Look. No, but for real, like the energy to come up and interrupt this vibe, because you're gonna have your ups and downs. Like you said, like to think that this is gonna better a situation. If anybody say, oh yeah, this threesome's gonna better situation. No, this nigga trying to find a different way to ease his way. No. Like literally, for me, look, you can just to be a threesome to me, look, you could be a different person, and I know I have you somewhere in the room. You could just sit there and just switch. Like, okay, look, I'm Natasha right now. Then I'm gonna come back and be.
You want to change your outfit in a week?
You might as well do that fucking shit.
You
might as well just be a different person for me. Because at the end of the day, look, I just want that one person. Like, because you want to build with that one.
If you just want that one person, why she gotta change all her shit up?
Because
Fuck the same girl.
It's just to spice up your shit. Like you don't have to why introduce another person into a shit when you haven't spiced up your own shit to the max level.
Okay.
Like there's so much shit you can fucking do.
Y'all hear?
And yeah, you can role play, you can do this, you can do that, y'all can try new things, you can introduce food, introduce toys, you can do so much motherfucking shit just to bring another person, their energy and their problems and their vibes into y'all shit to corrupt y'all motherfucking shit. Fuck that shit. I'm no threesome my motherfucking ass.
If she's surprised, you just won't say that.
Oh, that bitch say no. Get that bitch out of here. I don't know her.
Call that bitch an Uber now.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
No. Cause
Damn,
I'm still
she might have
I'm going to forever be learning you. Forever be learning you because as adults, we're supposed to grow, supposed to change. So we're supposed to ever learn each other, supposed to ever date. So we're supposed to be ever grow together.
This is why we call you the love doctor. This motherfucker.
Fuck no! Goddamn, I'm not doing no goddamn threesome.
That's what she grow when she want to try. Okay. That's a part of her freak level now.
Then you must not really want me.
Oh wow!
If you need another person, you don't want me.
I don't think that's true.
That's not true. That's not true.
Well, that's the way he feels. Y'all can't determine how that man feels.
Because I don't need another female. I don't need another female.
That motherfucking Premier Cocktails, y'all. Y'all see the shit he doing? Premier Cocktails.
I don't Johnny about to fight me. He jumping in my face.
I don't need another female. So
Premier Cocktails.
So if you want to bring another guy or another female, you need a whole nother energy.
My question is, what if she wants to introduce like some toys? Does that mean that you're not enough for her because she want to play with a 9-inch or 10-inch dildo too? Like,
a 9-inch or 10-inch dildo. Bitch, take that. Motherfucker, take that.
So what I'm saying
what
get in that bitch.
So what she's trying to say is I get where you're going with this. It's more so
I'm gonna do that shit.
I get that. But
Ericka gotta come back.
What she's saying is that sometimes people be looking for an experience and not like they need another person.
Right.
It's just the
experience. Help me learn
they want
what
boost.
That experience is without bringing another person, because that person, you don't know what energy they're bringing.
What if she decides that she wants to go somewhere, for instance, and either watch other people have sex or have people watch you two have sex? Does that mean you know what I'm saying? Does that mean you're lacking in something?
It's one in DC and it's one in Baltimore.
Or have people watch y'all have sex.
Yeah. I'm gonna just big on my kid. She want to see somebody beat this shit up. Shit out there. She want to see somebody. Oh, I'm about to shit up for everybody.
See, that's the thing. But now you can't let your ego get in the way of a voyeur situation. Because I can see that's what it is.
But no one's touching the person I took forever to find.
That's fine. I get that.
No.
But if they're seeking an experience and they want to go to a place to where y'all in the room by yourselves and y'all got like little curtains and shit, people could look in and see y'all do y'all thing. If she's into that, are you willing to do that?
Right.
If you're in the room, watch. Yeah,
this nigga ain't listening.
He's not listening. He's just like, no.
I thought he was going outside of that. If she just wants people to watch,
she wants to be amused.
She want to sit right here and fuck while people looking at that.
I will step outside of that. If she want people to watch, what I do.
But what I'm saying, your reason was you feel like,
but no one's
means
touching
that someone's lacking. And to me, I don't think that.
It's not that you're lacking. It's that she just looks for a different experience.
But I'm saying, to me, it's like it's lacking if they want someone to do it. But if you want somebody to watch it, maybe you got something. Maybe I have to learn.
Yeah,
I will have to step outside. I will have to. That will have to something I will be gradually get comfortable too.
But FYI, if you go to one of those places, you have no power. So if she wants someone to touch her, you can't say no.
Oh, then
you
now
get
be the
kicked
last
out.
time.
Oh no, I don't know about them because the only ones I've ever heard of, no means no.
That's not true.
For him, not for her. If she says yes.
Oh no, that's what you wild. You wild.
You're
not gonna say yes to somebody else touching you and I'm there and I don't have a say. So you wild.
If the woman is not there, you can't.
I want him to slide in.
Men can't get
okay, I'm gonna slide your shit the fuck out the house.
Have him drive you home.
Yeah, just have him drive.
I'm leaving your ass up there.
Your shit will be on the corner.
Definitely. That's what I say about the communication and respect. Because if you guys are attending like swinger clubs or anything like that, or or swinger parties, they host private parties and things like that. Don't ask me no questions.
I'm just saying, go to
Yeah, I got you.
then I mean, I lost my train of thought. I don't know where I was going with that, but
Hey, get you some Premier cocktails, goddamn.
Premier cocktails, spice up this show.
But I get that 100%. I agree. But now all this shit is tying together, and I love it. So now that we got all this threesome shit going on, you know what I'm saying? You take your relationship to different levels. Let's talk about this Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill thing or whatever.
they had a threesome.
No, they didn't have a threesome, but
I'm pretty sure they
they
did.
may have. I'm not sure about it, but this is the part. All right, now
Maybe it was Cardi. That's why the issues.
this is my thing here. Now, y'all may know the details more than me. All right, I really don't give two fucks about that. The part that stuck out to me is why I made this a topic today was because now I think that I saw that Nicki and her guy and Meek ended up seeing each other like the same store, some goofy shit like that.
They were shopping.
It was shopping. Some words was exchanged or whatever. Nothing happened. Nobody got beat up and no shit like that. But apparently they were outside, like come outside. Meek never came outside. All this goofy shit. Now, Nicki took that situation, ran to social media, of course, and started dragging Meek. Now, saying one thing like, yo, you scared of my man, you ain't come outside, you a bitch. I'm cool with all that. But when she starts throwing all this nigga's personal business out there is where I have the issue. She starts talking about him hitting on his sister and having that shit on tape. He kicked his mother on video with some wild shit. He hit her before, supposedly. All this other wild shit that nobody knew nothing about. She started putting all this shit on Twitter. Now, then Meek comes back and like, yo, you trying to lie on me, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, let's talk about you putting, you know what I'm saying, all this money up for these lawyers for your brother that's locked up for molesting kids and all that shit. Like, you got your dirt too. So don't try to throw my shit out there like you innocent or your family innocent, because y'all got some shit with y'all too. Like, that's messy, blah, blah, blah. Then he heard and tried to back off. But my thing is like this. I look at it as like, how do you have a relationship to where you trust the other person, y'all build your relationship, y'all confide in one another, and just say things don't work out, you know what I'm saying? What can you do to protect the fact that this person may know your family, your secrets, your whatever the fuck it is, without it becoming public knowledge now because you mad over some bullshit, now it's on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Like, that part is very messy and crazy to me. Like, now my relationship, I'm like, look, I would never bash you. I don't give a fuck how bad of a fallout we have. I'm never going to tend to social media and throw dirt on you. Never going to do that. Because one, that looks crazy on me. Two, that looks crazy on my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how that's a benefit. Now, I get it. You want that person to hurt like you hurt. Well, I don't know, all that goofy shit. But to me, I feel like that's foul. So how do you, in relationships, go with knowing that the person that you're with is the person that you're going to trust, confide in, you're going to talk to them about things you don't talk to nobody else about? How do you keep certain things from getting to this point? Like, they broke up, been broke up. They both got two different relationships and all that. Because y'all cross paths in the store. Now, all y'all personal business out there, that's crazy to me. So, like, how do y'all feel about that? Because I just feel like it shouldn't have went this route. Now, I know Mickey got some features coming out. Meek got an album coming out. I thought this was a part of some little, scheme or some shit, publicity stunt. But when I started seeing the shit they was throwing out there, so, oh, no, this is personal.
Yeah.
But that's fucked up. Like,
I think the biggest thing is that one thing that we, as humans, we always go into relationships thinking that we can change people. One of the things that, because at one point, Nicki Minaj was like one of my favorite artists. Mm-hmm. You have to pay attention to people's patterns. She's always fucking been messy.
Very, very
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
Very true.
She went upside Safari's head a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all recall, they got into some physical altercations.
Right.
And the thing that you have to realize about people is that when people show you who they are, believe them.
100%.
They may evolve, they may change certain ways, but the underlying characteristics about that person are always fucking gonna be, no matter what. It doesn't matter, oh, I'm this person, they ain't gonna treat me like that. I'm not him, I'm not her, I'm not. Listen, that person, you may not be them, but that person is who they are.
Right. 100%.
You know what I mean? And that is kind of, you know, and then of course with celebrities, everybody's always in the limelight, everybody's in everybody's business. So it's kind of like it's hard for you to even really have a private life because no matter what you do or don't do, the media is going to find some way to scrutinize it, add to it, not tell the whole truth, you know, kind of misconstrue things. But like I said, the biggest thing is you have to pay attention to people's patterns. Like people are who the hell they are, yo.
Facts,
they are.
Facts.
And that's real.
And I felt bad for Safari at the time because I'm like, he had to play the role like he wasn't with her.
Mm-hmm.
He had to walk 10 feet away from her when they went to venues and shit like that. Like he was a part of the crew and not, that was her fucking girl. That's her man. But he had to play that role to let people think that she's single and all that other shit for the industry, whatever. So it's like, I get certain things. And so when it all turned left for him, I felt bad for him. You know what I'm saying? But in this situation, like I just feel like it's really messy. So like, how would you feel if you confided in a person, y'all had a relationship, everything was cool, it didn't work out, and then months or years down the line, something may happen. Now that person puts your personal business out there.
Well, can we just keep in mind that both of them was like real heavy on drugs?
Don't give a fuck because they're not on drugs now. So I don't give a fuck. It happened like
one of them is still on drugs,
and that's
real
fine.
Heavy.
That's fine. But either way, I don't give a fuck. Even if
tortoise with the green hair.
But my thing is that even if Nikki's happy with her man and Meek got a girl who's pregnant now and he's not even on the drugs that he was on drugs heavy when he went at Meek and all that. But yeah, his fiance, wife, however it is. But
are they married now?
At the end of the day, that has nothing to do with what just happened a few days ago. You see what I'm saying? So,
but it could have been that it was never real. It was never there because they was on drugs.
I think the meetup was set up.
Go ahead,
dude.
This world way too fucking big.
Flat on it. What you got?
What are the odds, right?
Me personally, if you don't want some shit out, don't tell nobody. I mean, I've learned that over the years. You know, like I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if I've known you all my life and you've never leaked a secret out that I've ever told you. If it's something that I don't want to get out, I'm not telling you. Yeah. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not letting it out because I know if it gets out, it's because I told you.
So even if you're mad at that person for leaking you can't be because you're the one that told.
I didn't told him.
Yeah.
So if I told you, then I mean,
it's no longer secret.
I leaked it.
Yeah. So secret is no longer secret. You can tell one person. So
you can keep somebody.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with you. I ain't telling you. Now, if I tell you something, then I don't give a fuck if it get out because what you gonna do?
People be bitter, man. When things don't go their way, listen. I have been on the wrong end of that on more than one occasion. You know what I mean? Because people just, you know, they wear that mask.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's happened to me before. That's why I say now, you know, you'll learn, but so many goddamn times.
Yeah, you be like, yo, fuck that.
It ain't gonna happen no more.
The people who do it, who give you all the being on the who's
the
giving you
side.
the grief. No, the ones who are giving you the grief. And then they do it. And then after that, I didn't mean that. I just wanted your attention.
Oh nah, fam.
That sounds real tough.
Like
but people do that.
I hate the motherfuckers that tell me something and then act like they're just telling me.
Right.
And then when the shit get out, I'm looking like he must have told somebody else because the motherfucker, I know I ain't say nothing.
Right.
And then come like, bro, how do people know that? Oh, I told what's his name. Oh, all right. Long as you know you told somebody.
Right.
Because then at that point, don't tell me nothing else because shit, if I feel like you telling me, I'm thinking I'm gonna tell him because I know it ain't going nowhere, regardless of where our relationship go.
Yeah.
Don't tell me nothing.
Just to give you an example of what I was talking about, because everybody looking at me crazy. The side chick tell the wife, the main joint, whatever, tell her everything.
When they don't get their way.
Thinking that that's gonna make them break up and him run to her.
No,
so she did it for attention. But
you lose your relationship, cut the side bitch all start fresh.
People be bitter. They be suing you and everything.
Hell yeah. Oh shit. That's a whole nother ball game right there. What do you
that shit sound personal. That's what the fuck that is.
Is he drunk?
Yeah.
Did you eat today?
He's saying that the person will basically doing it for the clout.
No. So I'm sorry. Look,
he did that shit. I didn't even see. He right beside me.
For me, look. anybody who's famous or got social media, I believe. Look, this shit is orchestrated.
Okay.
They both got, like you said, they both got projects coming out. Like, if anybody know, like, if you're in a relationship, like you say, like, if you don't want anything to get out, you're not going to really tell them. Then, and then top of that, look, really, if you are any type of man or woman, that person you're with, that confides in you, if you're any real type of man or woman, you know what not to fucking say, no matter what. I don't give a fuck how mad I am about what happened in our relationship or if we ended. I'm not going to tell shit. That's almost like a real man and real women code to me. That's just to me. All these other fuck boys and fuck girls and these little other motherfuckers, little kids, they might have different laws and all the other good stuff. But a real person is going to know they confided to me in privacy. So as a person, I'm going to keep that to myself.
Right.
But celebrities do shit because they like the number one rule is there's no such thing as bad publicity. There's no such thing. So if it's messy or good or whatsoever,
you got them talking.
You got them talking. You got them talking. So I don't give a fuck about what they talking, because at the end of the day, now look what we're talking about, these motherfuckers, and they both got projects coming out. They could have said something.
I didn't even know they had projects coming out.
They both got projects coming out.
I just found that out today.
They both got some shit about to drop. So like there's no such thing as bad publicity. So but if you do it, you're a regular motherfucker, you just a fucked up individual, because that person confided in you in privacy, and you went out and just shared this shit. Or like somebody say like if you got nudes of somebody, if you share that shit, like you just a bitch ass motherfucker, either a male or female. So that's my whole thing.
Trust
you bitch.
And that's just like
leeway
into the next one. Natasha says never throw dirt on people's name. Now we're gonna close this session out with somebody that threw dirt on somebody's name, but before they even threw dirt on the person. So we're gonna talk about this Gayle.
God damn it, Gayle.
This Gayle King shit with Kobe.
Man, listen here, Gayle.
How do y'all feel about? I'm pretty sure everybody. We don't have to go into details of what she said.
Basically, she was doing an interview with Lisa Leslie, and she asked her if Kobe's issue in 2003 or some shit back in the day when he had that lawsuit against the girl with the rape thing or whatever, does that tarnish his legacy? And it's like, bro, that was way too much 17 years ago. Don't bring that shit up now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You knowing that Kobe was a friend of mine. Kobe's an icon to every, you know what I'm saying, body in this, in the, not even just the league, just in life, man. Like, people look up to that man. Don't pick a time like now to ask a dumbass question like that, because you had 17 years to ask that question. So don't ask that shit. It was very inappropriate. So everybody weighed in. Boosie weighed in. Snoop weighed in. Everybody was like, yo, that's fucked up. Like, we going to see about Gayle X, Y, and Z. Now, I think it was very messy. And you pick Black History Month to do some goofy shit like that. That's crazy. And that just her and fucking Oprah best friends. And y'all already know how Oprah roll. You know what I'm saying? She's Black, but she don't fuck with Black people like that. That's why she do the whole Michael Jackson thing. That's why she do the R. Kelly thing. That's why she was going to do the fucking Russell Simmons thing, but she backed out. But it ain't had to do with Russell Simmons. But they don't fuck with niggas like that.
You know what? Like, I like the history of Oprah. I like how she had such a rough past and came from that and became how she was. But look at what she dealt with in her past. Like, you have to look at the past of these people and what she dealt with, and think like that has something to do with their psychological.
Yeah, I get it.
She's been through some shit.
I get that.
And of course, like, she don't have no love for no Black dudes at all.
But just the same way that she don't have love for Black people, she should have that same hatred for white people. But with the white people that told her no, that she wasn't fit for TV, the same people that said that didn't give her the job, the same people that didn't give her the same opportunities, the ones that told her ass no over and over again was the fucking white people. So I don't buy into that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she has a history with Black men, and she has a history with fucking white people, white corporations, and all that. But she rose above all of it and became Oprah. I'm proud of that. But Fuck no, I'm not letting that shit slide because of that, because that was foul. It's a time and a place. Don't do no shit like that. Especially if you proud of your people. That's crazy.
No, back to Gail.
FYI, just so you know, a black man bailed her out and saved her network and saved her from going broke.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Tyler Perry saved all of her money.
She don't fuck with
Oprah. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Because she was going.
But then Gail blamed the
But
situation
still,
on the
like
network.
at the end of the day,
Yes,
she
that's
can't
what
have
I'm
that
saying.
So
Gail,
Amy blamed Oprah too.
Gail blamed CBS for chopping it up that way to make it seem like that's what she said. But no,
you should have asked it.
Came out,
you
right?
shouldn't have asked it. Period. I don't
No,
if they chopped it or not.
Like 50 said, at the end of the day, you still ask those questions.
What was your
no matter
goal?
what, you
What's
still
the question?
ask those questions. They have the right to chop up anything, but you still ask those questions.
No matter how they edit it, you still ask the question.
Exactly.
You gave them right to chop it up.
But
That's
that's the
crazy.
case. Your network made you look stupid.
Yep.
Yes,
But you wanted to secure your $11 million so bad.
and that's what she's pushing. That's what she's banging on. Came out and made a video. Oh, I didn't know anything was going on because that's not the way I said it, and that's not the way I meant it. I just woke up and I'm getting all these phone calls and messages of people saying what is going on. No, bitch, you asked the wrong shit. Man, I watched all kinds of shit, man.
It's not even a question that she asked. Lisa Leslie gave her a banging ass answer.
Yes,
she did.
As a friend,
like the answer.
As a friend,
but you don't really know, though. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
As a friend, that's what you're supposed to do.
I'm rolling with Lisa Leslie on that. Fuck that.
Shout out to Lisa Leslie.
Yeah.
Happy Black History Month. Y'all do some. Tell your kids do a Black History project on Lisa Leslie.
Goddamn. And speaking of shout outs, I'm glad you said it because that segue into this last little piece before we get out of here with the closing question from King. I want to give a shout out real quick to two people. I want to shout out Patrick Mahomes for winning the Super Bowl. He became the third Black quarterback to win the Super Bowl. It was Doug Williams first and Russell Wilson second, and Patrick Mahomes came the third Black man to win a Super Bowl. And he was the only person that did it, being down by 10 in every playoff game, even the Super Bowl. It was amazing. Shout out to him. And also shout out to Jennifer King. She is now the first full-time female Black coach in the NFL for the Washington Redskins. So let's give a round of applause to that, because that is major. So as much as we want to shit on people for doing some dumb shit during Black History Month, we want to give some flowers to those who did some good things. So I'm gonna close with that. And King, closing question for the show.
Okay, now
the next
deal with because you know me, I've been dealing with some bad stuff. So, what is your best way with dealing with disappointment in life? What is your best way of dealing with it?
Why are you so close to D? You look like
best way. Did I disappoint you? I'm sorry if I disappointed
you. No bullshit. Like you about to knock your little shit loose.
I'm so sorry if I disappointed you at any given time.
It disappoints me that everybody confuses me with your motherfucker.
Very true. Very true. Okay.
Okay, so
we're cousins, but we don't.
What is it?
Like I don't know why the fuck I think I'm him. He's me.
What is your way
of dealing with
disappointment
or failures in life? What is your
Wait a second.
Positive way.
Failures and disappointments too.
Man. You.
Well, let's
pick one.
Both. Like, well,
no, man. Pick what's the first one you said, man?
I just do.
How you
failures? Do failures.
How do you do?
What's a positive way that you deal
I'm not
with
failing
failures
anything,
in life?
so.
Man, what? Goddamn, you in my brain. Yeah, I'm with that failure. So
failures. We can do
what
failures.
is a positive way that I deal with failure
in your life? Yeah.
So how do you cope with failure?
I'm with that. I'll come up with something dope for next show. I appreciate that question, King. Let's give another round of applause for our guests for coming through with the drinks and all the good stuff.
You guys like that.
Here,
they taste delicious.
Yes,
y'all.
Look, I had like 4
and
or 5
again,
cups,
one more time, she can be reached at premiercocktails.com.
Yes.
If y'all want, for all of my viewers, that's elsewhere. I know
that's
I got
on Facebook, that's on Twitter, that's on Instagram, everything. Premier Cocktails.
Premier Cocktails.
2 words.
I know I got people on YouTube that's in Texas and other places. People
I
in
deliver.
Vigo. Yeah, she
I'll
delivers. She does shipping and all of that.
So you guys just let me know.
Y'all better get with it, and then y'all already know what it is. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Don't put your hands where you won't put your face.
Happy Valentine's Day,
out.
everybody.
Hey, Valentine's Day.
Go.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
go home and bake. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to drink this Red Bull. What you got bake? I bake cheesecakes.
Yeah, I've been waiting on that
Brown butter
motherfucker. I bake
cookies.
cheesecake.
She
You
was
know, I
supposed to
made.
bring one in
Yeah,
today.
I make weed.
I
butter.
made cheesecake from scratch though. You do yours from
I
scratch?
put that shit on everything.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
down to my crust.
I'm trying to save it, but it's not let it save. I keep pushing it. Is it saved?
I don't know.
You don't
that
turn
ain't
this
working.
goddamn YouTube off.
Damn, you know what?
I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, we still live on this motherfucker.
I'll be forgetting.